Hi there, I'm Polo Rage, and today, straight out of the box, I'm going to play around and do a bit of recording with the Headrush Pedalboard, and I'm going to do a little bit of shredding. Oh yeah. Okay, so for a long time, I've actually been kind of avoiding going to the digital pedal board world for the aspect that I've always liked the sound of a tube amp playing live. I wanted to stay old school, but the situation has now come that I need to start getting into more of the digital world. So partly because lately in Siren we were talking about going to an in-ear monitoring system. And with that, I would need to be able to have a guitar tone sound that could go DI to our monitoring system that would also be able to go to front house, give me more options. So in my band Siren, the other guitar player, Byron, he actually has a Hughes and Kettner head that has the DI out of it. So his solution's already there. But for me, I've been using this Rev Generator 740 head to play live. And unfortunately, I don't have DI that I can use out of it. So I had to find something. So I had to start doing a bit of research. And of course, I looked through the Helix, the Kempers, and also the Headrush. And also with recording, I needed to find an easier way to do my recording. So of course, because I like to be old school and have a tube head going and recording with a tube head, the problem is it's so loud here in the home when I try to record. So a lot of the time what I would do is in this closet as I would mic up a 212 cab and then put foam around the cab and in the closet and try to trap the sound in there. But of course it'd be really loud, so I need to find some way to be able to record quieter in a home as well too. With my wife upstairs, I am in a duplex, so I have a neighbor on the other side of the wall, so I can't always be so loud. So with that, I'd also found that a lot of people are starting to use these for recording. Now for a long time, I had actually used to record with a Boss BR1200 CD, and I used to get a fairly decent recording guitar tone out of that. And then, of course, I had gone up and started using computers and getting an audio interface and learning how to use Reaper. I actually started with Cubase first and ended up going with Reaper and found it much more user-friendly. I'm completely self-taught engineering, so I've learned everything on my own. So now I am learning how to record with the Headrush. So I decided to do a quick little track, and that I would use the recording capabilities of this. Now to try to keep it as simple as I can with the Headrush here, I've just got my amp, my microphones to two cabs, two microphones, this kind of weird thing. And of course I always put a tube screamer the way I would record my amps. So this is the setup I've gone to. I've tried to do rectifier because I really do love the Mesa Boogie Duo rectifier, and that's what I've recorded a lot with, as well as my rev head. That I decided to try to keep it the same idea, and that I would put a tube screamer in front and see what kind of recording I would get. So I quickly created this track. I don't even have a name for it. I'm just going to call it Headrush. So here you go. So that's the recording I've gotten so far using the Headrush the first time using it. So basically I'd use a rectifier type of sound, the amp sim, they call it tread plate on here, and I would do basically same way I would record at home with my dual rectifier head, the vintage in one side, and I would do the modern tone on the other side to kind of little bit of a different guitar tone. And then for a lead, normally I would use a 5150, but I actually tried the Soldano amp sim in here, and I actually really liked it for a lead guitar tone. So that's a guitar tone in here as well. So that's what you've gotten. So I'm really curious to see what else this pedal board is capable of. Way back in the day, I'd actually had a Boss GT8 pedal board that I used, and I did the 4 cable method with that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that with this going to my rev head, or I might actually, I kind of like the guitar tones in here. And of course, through doing YouTube research and watching videos, a lot of people say that the IRs, which is something new to me, I've never worked with these IRs, impulse response, I believe they call that, for cab tones. And that's where you get a lot of your tone out as cabs. And I've got just the stock ones in here, and a lot of people are saying to download some better sounding ones. So we'll see what kind of recording sounds I can get moving on. But today, just straight out of the box, I just wanted to see what kind of recording tone I can get just playing with this Headrush pedal board. So until next time, shred on.